Alrighty, all welcome back to Z-Grill's Taste the Smoke. Of course, my name is Tommy, and I will be your host over here today. And I could tell you today's show is definitely going to be a good one. It is the one question that I still get asked over and over. And of course, I am talking about when you are doing pork ribs, is it better to leave the membrane on and just score it, or take the membrane off? So on today's show, we are going to try and answer that question. Is it membrane on? Is it membrane off? So look, what I want to do here, I've got some St. Louis ribs here on the board. I want to bring you guys in. I want to get those cleaned. After that, we'll fire up my Z, let these rest on the board. And once that Z hits that 250 or so, I will bring you guys back and we will get this show started.
And this one's going to get started with 2 racks of St. Louis cut style ribs. I've got my favorite rub. Please grab yours. The first thing we need to do is get the racks out of the package. You want to get them dried off and then cleaned up. You've always got that tail on the back. We will take that off. Now look, these are a little bit of a thinner of a rib than a baby back rib, so you want to be careful on what you take off. But one thing we definitely got to do on the end is usually going to be one or two bones that don't belong. You could feel them, you could see them. Clip them off. They will go in the pit unseasoned for Molly Girl. And then you've got that tail on the end. You got to get that off. It is thin. It is just going to burn up again. We will get that on the pit for Molly Girl. We will get a spoon. Spoon tip goes underneath. We are about to pull this membrane. Now look, on baby back ribs, the membrane can come off on one shot. With these St. Louis ribs with the tail, it is going to get in the way, and it usually takes about two, three shots to get off. Yes, it is a little bit of a pitta, so this is going to help you out because we are going to find out, does it make a difference, yes or no? Stay tuned for that answer. We will get the rub on the bottom first. The presentation side will always go last. We will get plenty of rub on it and move it to the side. We like our ribs to allow to come up to room temperature, allow that rub to do its thing. It'll sweat out the meat a little bit, and that is always a good thing. This is our second rack. No reason to show you how we cleaned it up, but that is how we scored it. This is going to be our scored rack of ribs. We will keep this as is with the membrane pulled. I will put a toothpick in there just so I won't lose track. Yeah.
Alrighty, so look, here is the plan here. We've got the toothpick in the membrane off. That is for my own sanity, as I'll probably forget as the show goes on. So toothpick in, got the membrane off. The other one, as you could see or as you saw, is scored up. We will allow my Z-Grills to go for about, probably about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours at that 250 Fahrenheit. That is all there is to do. This is going to be a no-wrap rib, so it is going to be 250 at 2 hours. After that time, I will bring you guys back. Alrighty, also just like that, we have reached that 2 hour mark. And the only thing really to do here is make sure your pit is cooking nice and evenly. By now your rub is going to be all set up, so it is going to be time to spritz. And I am going with a straight out water spritz. If you wanted to do a 50-50 water and apple cider vinegar, go right ahead. We are going to get these spritzed down. We are going to maintain that 250 temperature, and we are going to let these run for about another hour or so. At that time, I will bring you guys back. Up on the screen now is going to be hour number 3. We are going to give it a quick spritz shut it down, take it right to hour number 4. And that hour number 4 is where things are going to start getting a little bit of interesting, as we are going to grab our favorite barbecue sauce, get a tin underneath just to keep everything a little bit clean. And on that hour 4, we are going to barbecue sauce it up. I mean, look, these ribs are looking tender already. The St. Louis cut, these are a thinner cut than, say, the baby back, which has that layer of fat on top. So I usually get these done anywhere in that, 3.5 to 4.5 hour range. So that is exactly where we sit now. Sauce them up, shut it down, let it go for about another 15 minutes or so, just to let that BBQ sauce tack up. At that time, I will bring you guys back. We will get it out here on the board, and we will answer that good old age question: membrane on or membrane off? Stay tuned and find out. Alrighty, all you Z grillers. So this one's going to come in right at about 4 hours and 15 minutes. Rested on the board here 15 more minutes, so 4.5 hours. We've got our membrane on scored, and we've got our membrane completely off. Let's go right in and see if I can tell the difference. And of course, I've got Molly right down here, has moved into position. All righty, guys, first off is going to be that membrane. First up is going to be that membrane on. And of course, not to be outdone, is going to be our membrane off. These are definitely saucy up good. And here is the verdict. And this isn't the first time that I have done a test like this. I did one a couple years back, and I do believe I got the same verdict as I am coming to going to give you today. And that is membrane on, membrane off. To me, it doesn't make a difference. I mean, I can't tell. I can't tell which one. When I bite into it, the one with the scored membrane, I could feel it almost come off the back end when I bite into it. But but by through the cooking method, it is already, it is already cooked up. It is already crunched up. It just comes off. You can't tell. If I serve these ribs up to somebody that didn't know that I was doing a test membrane on, membrane off, I'm telling you, they are not going to bite in and come to the conclusion, why did you leave the membrane on? You just really can't tell it is there unless you absolutely 100% know it is there. So look, the bottom line here, if you want to take the membrane off, take it off. If you want to leave it on, score it. I am telling you, you probably won't be able to tell the difference. If you guys have done this test here on your own, leave me down in the description whether you could tell if it is left on scored or completely taken off. Again, I just couldn't tell. The bottom line here is I've got 2 racks of pretty amazing ribs. I've got some orzo going on in the house. This is going to be dinner tonight. And as always, don't forget that Z Grills is going to have this full recipe from start to finish broken up for you down in the description. You follow that link right there. It is going to take you right to the Z Grills website, where you can print out exactly what you need so you can copycat off these ribs and do your own test. So look, we are going to close out this show here. Do not forget that Z Grills website, the Facebook page, the Instagram channel, and of course that YouTube page. You follow all them, and I can guarantee you Z Grills will have you smoking have you grilling all year long. Again, my name is Tommy. Fall is definitely in the air, so I need you guys to get outside and fire up those Z grills so you also could taste the smoke. If there is anything you want to see, just leave it down in the description. Other than that, it is time for me to check out of here. And until next time, my name is Tommy. Down there is Molly, and we will see you soon.